Now see here, so in performance time E, so we have to draw closed figures and open figures. First, in section A, any two closed figures we have to draw, any two closed figures we have to draw. See here, this is a closed figure, this is a closed curve figure, okay. So that is your wish. So if you draw another, that is your wish, so you can draw. So then, so one more closed figure we have to draw. It is one more closed figure, okay. These are two closed figures, okay. One is curved closed figure, one is using straight lines. So we draw a closed figure. Here open figure, any two open figures we have to draw, okay. This is our open figure. Here this is starting point, this is the end point. Starting point and end point both are not same. So these are open figures. Then one more open figure with curve surface. This is open figure, this is open figure. So here, so the starting point, the end point are not same, so this is open figure, okay. Now any two closed figures we have to draw using straight line segments. So this is the initial point from here to here and here to here and here to here and here to here and after that here to here. Okay. This is closed figure. This is closed figure. Okay. So this is one closed figure and one more closed figure. This is starting point here. Okay. So this is starting point. So like this and like this, like this, like this. Any one you have to draw. So like this. This is a closed figure, okay. This is a closed figure. Using straight lines we draw as closed figures. So like this you can draw many closed figures using straight line, okay. So that is your wish, it is not compulsory to draw these figures only. So try yourself and you draw any closed figures using straight line. So here open figures we have to draw, so that is your wish. If you want to take curved line or straight line, that is your wish. So here also your wish, curved line or straight lines. By taking curved line or straight lines you draw closed figures, two closed figures here and two open figures here. But here, so we have to draw closed figures, that too using straight lines only, okay. Okay students. Next, in performance time F, so the bit is given here. So the second bit in performance, this is performance time E only, so it is not F. In performance time E, the second bit, put a tick against the pair of congruent figures. What is congruent? Congruent means if two or more figures are same shape and size, then we call, so the figures, given figures are congruent figures. In congruent figures, so they are in same shape and same size. See here, so in this given pictures, what are the congruent, we have to keep a tick mark. So these two rectangles are given, so these two rectangles are same shape and size. So actually, so I draw on these rectangles on the board. So some little bit small error is there, actually in your textbook exact same means same shape and same size rectangles are given. So it is, these two rectangles are congruent figures. Why? Because they are in same shape and same size. So we have to keep a tick mark against it. Okay, why? Because they are congruent rectangles. Next, here triangles are given. This is one triangle, this another triangle. These two triangles are in different size. They are not same. So these are not congruent, means cross mark. Only tick mark is given, so cross mark is not given. If you want to keep cross mark or leave it as it is, but here I kept cross mark. Okay. Two arrows are given. These two arrows are same shape and size. So these are also congruent. Keep a tick mark. Here, so these two hexagons are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sided closed geometrical figure with a straight line. It is given, it is a hexagon. So these two hexagons are same shape and size. So that is why these two are also congruent figures. So we have to keep tick mark. Okay. So these three pictures, these three figures given, these three figures are congruent. So these triangles are not congruent. If you leave as it is, that is your wish, or otherwise you keep cross mark. Okay. So this is the congruency condition. Okay. Now next, brain booster. So in this workbook, brain booster. So again we recapitulate what we did in workbook as well as in textbook. The first bit, true or false. Here first one, a cricket ball has a curved surface. Yes, it is a curved surface. It has curved surface. Why? Because it is in spherical shape. So here true. Next, the top of a book is a plane surface. Yes, it is correct. Plane surface. It is in rectangular shape or in square shape. So it is a plane surface. So true. Next, the bottom of a brick is a curved surface. No, bottom of the bricks are in cuboidal in shape. Cuboidal in shape. It is in rectangular in shape. It is not in curved surface. So it is false. It is plane surface. It has plane surface. All the faces of cubes are identical. Yes, all faces of cube are equal, same as it is. So they are identical. It is true. Next, a sphere has no curved surface. Sphere has curved surface. So sphere has no vertex. So but it has curved surface. So sphere has no vertex, no plane surface, but it has curved surface. It has curved surface. Here given that it has no curved surface. So that is why it is false. It is false. Next, an apple has curved surface. Yes, it is correct. Spherical in shape, so it is true. Okay. Now see here, the second bit, identify the parallel lines and put tick mark against them. So here, so these two lines are parallel. So by seeing only we can say these two lines are parallel. Between the distance between the lines is same. So you keep a tick mark. So these two lines are not parallel lines. Why? Because these are slanting lines. Some slope is there, some cross is there. So these are not parallel lines. So these are oblique lines. So cross mark. So here these are vertical lines. So these are parallel lines. The distance between the two lines is same. So these are parallel lines. Keep a tick mark. Okay. Now the third bit, name the line segment of each of the following. So here one rectangle is given, one triangle is given, and one square is given. So in rectangle we have four sides. By using four line segment we can construct a rectangle, and here we have three line segments, here we have four line segments. That four line segments, three line segment, how many line segments are there? That line segments we have to write. Here first, AB is a first line segment, AB. Next, BC is the second. Next, CD is the third. Last one is DA. DA is the last. These are the four line segments, AB, BC, CD, DA. The same way, triangle. First, AB line segment, Next, BC line segment, and last one is CA. These 3 line segments. How many line segments? 3 line segments. In square we have 4 line segments. First, DE. DE is the first line segment. EF is the second line segment. Next, FG is a third line segment, and the last one is GD. So these are the 4 line segments. In rectangle we have 4 line segments, in triangle we have 3 line segments, and in squares we will get 4 line segments. That line segments we have to write in this way. Okay. Now next bit, see. So identify the shapes of the following objects. The first one is postcard. Postcard is in rectangular shape. So this is rectangle. The next one, a stamp. So stamp is in square shape. Stamp, square. The stamp we paste on postcard, that is in square shape. So it's a square. Postcard is in rectangular shape and stamp square shape. Next, the top surface of a pencil box. Pencil box top surface, it is in rectangle. Next, the wheel of a bullock cart. So it is in circular shape. It is a circle. Next, the face of full moon. Circle, circular shape. Next, the face of a die. Die face is square shape. Square. A page of your book. Page of your book. Some books pages are in square shape. Some books pages are in rectangle shape. So once you check out either it is in square shape or rectangular shape. So I am here. So rectangle. I am writing here rectangle. Next, the coin of 5 rupee. 5 rupee coin, circular in shape. It is a circle. Next, a set of square in geometry box. In geometry box, set squares are there. So the 2 set squares in triangular shape. In triangular shape. Once you check in geometry box, so 2 set squares were there. So that set squares are in triangular shape. Triangle. The surface of burger. Burger surface is circle. Okay. So in this way we have to identify the shapes and we have to write. Okay, students. Now see students. So now enrichment activity. So what is there in this activity? So through this activity, so we are going to learn. We are going to know about the properties of rectangle, square, and triangle. So about the properties of rectangle, triangle, and square. See here, take one A4 size paper. This is A4 size paper. So keep your A4 size paper like this and draw 4 corners. 4 corners, you have to draw 4 corners. These 4 corners you have to draw. After that, remove your paper. So this is our A4 size paper. A4 size paper. Now, so with a ruler, so make it dark. This is our A4 size paper measurements. Okay. Okay. So these are about A4 size paper, okay, or otherwise, so direct we have to measure A4 size measurements, okay. So now, so with a scale, so we have to measure all 4 sides lengths. So we know that this is a rectangle, A4 size paper is in the shape of rectangle. First mark vertices, these two are adjacent sides, intersection point of adjacent intersection point is a vertex, adjacent intersection point is a vertex, adjacent intersection point is a vertex, adjacent intersection point is a vertex. Total how many vertices we have? We have 4 vertices. How many? 4 vertices. Note this as A and B, C and D. Now, so measure the length, AB line segment length, AB side length from here to here, AB. So this AB length from 0 to, so here we have to keep our ruler at 0, initial point at 0 and the second point we have to see at 30. The total length, AB length is 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters. Then BC length, now BC length 22 centimeters, 22 centimeters. So at C we keep 0, so this 0, so ruler 0 should overlap, means intersect at a point C. So we have to keep 0 at C and after that we have to check where the second point. So second point is at 22. So BC length is 22 centimeters. Then after that we have to find DC or CD length, DC or CD length. Now we have to measure DC length. So how to measure? So we have to keep a ruler horizontal like this in this way and this 0 should overlap the point D and the second point we have to see where this point intersect. So it is at a point 30. So the total length from 0 to 30, the total DC length is 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters. Now AD length we have to find. So from 0 to this is 21 centimeters, 20 not 21, see once, 0, 21, 22 centimeters, here 22 centimeters. See here, AB length and CD length, these two are opposite sides are equal in length. So AB is 30 centimeter and CD is 30 centimeter. BC and AD, these two are opposite sides length 22 centimeters and 22 centimeters. So like this, first we have to measure the length, 4 sides length. So first you draw A4 size paper like this, or otherwise direct you have to take and measure. So direct you have to take A4 size paper and direct you have to measure like this. So keeping our scale like this and measure your 4 sides length. So or otherwise draw A4 size paper length and breadth and after that remove A4 size paper and find AB, BC, CD and DA length. So AB and CD, so these two are opposite sides have equal length, so that is 30 centimeters and 30 centimeters. And BC and AD are opposite sides, they are equal in length. Then after that what we have to do? So we have to make this A4 size paper as square shape. So we have how to make this square. First you have to fold your paper like this. Now like this. Now this portion is left. This portion you have to cut from your A4 size paper. So cut this portion from your A4 size paper. Remove this portion, okay. Cut this portion from your A4 size paper. Now open this. Now you will get square paper. It is in the form of square. Okay. So now So we have to draw square paper, square shape like this, or otherwise take this square shape and measure direct the four sides length, that is your wish. If you want to measure direct, that is your wish, or otherwise if you want to draw and measure, that is your wish. So whatever, so according to you, this is up to you. So here first, so we have to draw A4 size. From A4 size we cut a portion, so which is extra from, and after that we make that paper in square form, and after that, so we have to draw, keeping that paper, square paper on the board, so we have to draw square shape, so like this. Then after that, so how many sides we have? Here we form four sides, first, second, third, fourth. Here the intersection point, adjacent sides intersection point. Here one intersection point is there, adjacent sides intersection point. So these two are adjacent sides in the intersection point, and here adjacent sides intersection point. Adjacent sides intersection point is our vertex. So here this is our first vertex, second vertex, third vertex and fourth vertex. Total how many vertices? 4 vertices we form. So name them. The first vertex we call it as P, the second vertex Q, the third vertex R, and the fourth vertex S. So now you measure the four sides PQ, QR, RS and SP. All these four sides length we have to measure. So by using scale first, so we have to keep our scale horizontally, and this 0 should coincide with this P, and the second point where this second point we have to see. So it is at 22. It is at 22. So 0 to 22. That means PQ line segment length is 22 centimeters. Then after that QR length we have to find. So now we have to keep this scale vertically. So this is vertical line. We know what are vertical lines and what are horizontal lines. So horizontal line is also called sleeping line. So this is horizontal line. First we have to keep scale horizontally. So and we have to find the length PQ. How to measure the line segment length we learn. So in that way we have to find PQ length, and after that QR length we have to find. So we have to keep our scale, means our, so this ruler we have to keep vertically. So R, so this O, this 0 should overlap with this R, and the second point where the second point is we have to see. So it is at 22. It is at 22, means QR length is also 22 centimeters. Now after that we have to find SR length. So we have to keep scale again horizontally. So here we have two vertices. This is first vertex and second vertex. So we have to keep 0 on first vertex, and the second vertex where it is we have to check. It is at 22. It is at 22. So again RS length is also 22 centimeters. 22 centimeters. Okay. Then SP length. So again we have to keep our ruler or scale vertically, and the first, here we have 2 points. S is the first point, P is the second point. So first this O should overlap with this S, and the second point where it is we have to see. It is at 22. It is at 22. So now remove your ruler and write your answer here, 22 centimeters. Here in this square, 4 sides PQ length, QR length, RS length and SP length all are equal 22 centimeters, 22 centimeters, 22 centimeters, 22 centimeters. Here see here, in this rectangle breadth is 22 and 22. Here length is 30. 30 means 8 centimeters we cut. We removed 8 centimeters. Then so we get a square sheet like 22 centimeters length, breadth, all 4 sides equal. So like this, so we have to find, we have to prepare a square sheet from a rectangular sheet. How to form a square sheet from a rectangular sheet, that will learn. Then after that, again we have to fold this square sheet like this diagonally. So diagonally we have to fold. This is a square sheet. We have to fold this square sheet diagonally like this. Like this. So then we form a triangle. It is a triangle. It is a three-sided figure, closed figure. It is a three-sided closed figure. First side, second side, third side. Then how many triangles we form here? Here we can form two triangles. Two triangles. See here how two triangles. You cut from the middle, then you will get two triangles from this paper. So here we form two triangles. Okay. How these two triangles are? These two triangles are identical triangles, similar triangles. These two triangles are similar triangles. So what is meant by similar? Similar means if two or more figures are same size and shape, then they are congruent. Not similar. Similar and congruent is different, but congruency definition we know congruency. What is congruency? If two or more figures are same shape and same size, then they are congruent. Here these two triangles are in same shape and size, so these two triangles are congruent triangles. Congruent triangles. So understood? From this enrichment activity what we did? So we took a A4 size paper and we measured all four sides length. So that is in rectangular shape. How we know that that is a rectangle? So by calculating, by measuring this side of a A4 size paper. So here in A4 size paper, opposite sides we get equal, that is AB and CD are equal, and AB and CD are equal, AD and BC are equal. Opposite sides are equal. If once opposite sides are equal, then that is a rectangle. After that, from A4 size paper again we make a square sheet. How we make a square sheet? So that I show you. So how we prepare a square sheet? So after preparing square sheet, we remove some of the portion from a rectangular sheet, that is from A4 size paper. So some part we removed. So that is 8 centimeters part we removed. After removing 8 centimeters from the length, then so we will get 22 centimeters length. Already 22 centimeters breadth is there. Again we will get 22 centimeters here, and here also we will get 22 centimeters. Then all the four sides we are getting equal, so that means we form a square sheet. Then after getting square sheet, again we prepare, so we prepared triangle. How we prepared a triangle? We fold that square sheet diagonally and we tear it into two parts. So we form two triangles. We form two triangles. How the two triangles are? The two triangles are identical. It means they are same shape and size. Same shape and same size means that is a congruent triangles. We form congruent triangles. So once you try this, okay student.